Hi everyone. Today we're going to look at a few problems that deal with radians and degrees. Question asks, convert the angle theta, which is equal to 9 pi over 5 radians to degrees. So the conversion goes like this. If you want to convert from radians to degrees, you have to understand that in a full circle, so in a full circle, okay, we either have 360 degrees or 2 pi radian. Okay, so in a full circle, there's 360 degrees or 2 pi radian. Or if you want to think about it this way, if you want to cut that in half, we have in a half circle, right? In a half circle or a semicircle, we have 180 degrees or we have pi radian. Okay? Pi radian. Basically, radian is another way of measuring angles, just like we have inches or centimeters to measure length, right? So we can either use inches or centimeters to measure length, correct? Likewise, we can measure angles using degrees or radian. Okay, radian is just another way of measuring angles. Now, they're asking us, okay, convert this radian measure into degrees. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use the half circle measurements. If we want to go from degrees to radian, it's lagging. Okay, we're going to multiply by pi over 180. Okay. Okay. And if we want to go from radian to degrees, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. We're going to multiply by 180 over pi. Okay, so in this case, we want to go from radians to degrees, right? So we're going to multiply 9 pi over 5 by 180 over pi. So let's do that. So we have 9 pi over 5 times 180 over pi. Okay, so let me use a different color to do the canceling. So definitely we have a pi on the top and a pi on the bottom, right? We can think about this as one big fraction because it's multiplied. So we can actually cancel out things that are factors that are across, right? That are not in the same term. So we have a pi up here and a pi down here. Those are going to cancel out. Now 5 goes into 180 how many times? Well, 5 goes into 18 3 times, correct? And then we have 3 left over. And then 5 goes into 36 times. All right, guys? So I think that's about all we can do for this problem. So let's see what we have left. So 9 times 6 is 9 times 5 is 45, right? So 9 times 6 is 54. So it's a 5. And 9 times 3 is 27. 27 plus 5 is 32, right? 32. 32. So it looks like 9 pi over 5 is 324 degrees. So let's check. 324, and that is correct. Okay. So again, when we're going from degrees, when we're converting from degrees to radian, multiply by pi over 180. When we're going from radian to degrees, multiply by 180 over pi. Okay, so easiest way to remember this is, what do you want at the end? Correct? Do you want radian at the end, or do you want degrees at the end? Whatever you are trying to convert to, that should be on the top. So here, you're trying to convert to radian, so the pi should be on the top. Here you're trying to convert to degrees, so the degrees is on the top, right? In your conversion factors. Let's try another one. I'll convert the angle theta equals 180 to radian. So here, we are going from degrees to radian, right? We're going from degrees to radian. Okay. And it's been like this all morning. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing this. I really don't. Okay. To radian. Okay. So let's go. So we're going to do 180 times, and then we're going to radian, so we want to multiply by pi over 180, right? Okay. This is a pretty easy one because, again, this is really over 1, so the 180s are going to cancel out, and that leaves us with just pi, which is correct because, remember, a full circle is 2 pi, which is 360. Here it's 180. Well, 180 is a semicircle, half circle, so it's going to be just pi, right? You didn't even have to do the conversion if you knew that. So this is just going to be pi, right? And pi is right here. So there's your check. Okay, let's do this one. Again, do the conversion. This is going from radians to degrees. So just like you did before, right? We're going to multiply this. We're going to multiply it by, we want degrees on the top. So we want the 180 on the top. And we want the pi on the bottom, right? Correct. So we're going to do the 14 pi divided by 9. Okay. And let's now cancel out. So definitely, again, these pi's are going to cancel. 9 goes into 180 20 times, correct? So now all you have to do is multiply 14 times 20. Well, it's going to be 280, I believe, correct? So it's 280 degrees is equivalent to 14 pi over 9. So let's put in the 280. All right, and one more. We have 230 degrees. So let's do, and we're going to radian. So the pi is going to be on the top. So it's going to be 230 times pi over 180. All right, there we go. Like that. We could put a 1 underneath. All right, and let's do the multiplication now. Well, definitely pi is going to be in our answer. Okay, there's no pi's in the bottom here, right? There is no pi here to cancel it out, so the pi is going to stay. We can cancel out. Let's see. Let's use the red. Okay, we can divide this into 10, and we can divide that into 10. 23 is a prime number, so it doesn't share any factors with 18. So our final answer, I think, is just going to be 23 over 18 pi. All right? Yeah, 23 is a prime number. Okay, oh boy. Again, it's doing this. So 18. Okay, so let's come over here and type our answer in. 23 pi divided by 18. And check, and that is correct. Okay, guys? All right, take care.